just wanted to come out and show you how happy my garden looks today. All right, we started corn a little late, but it's looking good. This one has a little bit of pest damage. Can't find the pest, but I'll keep my eyes out for it. These are baby bell peppers. I think these are red and these are orange. These are some heirloom watermelon seeds from my friend Ashley. They're looking good. We did also start those a little bit late. And we have four melon plants. I don't remember the name of the melon plant. I will get that back for you. Some happy cucumbers. I just actually picked 2 off already this morning, and we're gonna try a pickling recipe, but we've got quite a few good ones growing. Very happy cucumber plant. I did also start an extra little baby just to see. And these are actually all leftover tomato plants. I actually have my tomato garden all the way at the end, and we started so many seeds that these are all the extra that were also like with those tomato plants in the little seed starters. Actually, I have more seed starting there. The stronger, more healthier ones went there. These are like the little runts basically, but they are starting to grow a little bit. This one's doing really well. We also have a pumpkin plant that my mother-in-law gave us, just a handful, and we found not but 10 minutes ago that we have our first pumpkin. We're very excited about that. We've been waiting anxiously and learning a lot about growing pumpkins. We're actually going to start some more pumpkin seeds around the 4th of July so that we have plenty of pumpkins ready for Halloween. Alright, tomatoes, lots of marigolds. We started some squash plants, so these first 4 rows are all different types of squash plants. These are going to be a bush bean variety, and these 2 are different tomato plants. I just happened to get the seeds in the mail from Baker Creek, so I went ahead and started some. They're not popping up just yet, but we'll see. I did grab some lavender. I have dreams of having a beautiful pollinator garden that follows the entire length of this fence all the way to the coop. So we'll see how that goes. These are our little okra sprouts. We'd also started those quite late, but we're gonna give it a whirl. Mia's been dying to have okra. This is actually a lettuce plant that it's a romaine lettuce that I'm trying to get to bolt. It keeps growing further and further, but I still don't have any flowers or anything, so I'm waiting. The reason I would do that is to collect the seeds once it sends the flowers out. Once it flowers, we can collect the seeds from the flowers. We have a Tabasco pepper plant. We've got quite a few little peppers growing on it. It's definitely still a small plant, but we'll see how that goes. It actually had a little baby runt in it, and I'm trying to bring it back to life. We'll see how that goes as well. Let's see, we have oregano over here and some thyme that we've started. These are new to the garden as of last week, so not sure if that's the right spot for it, but I have all of my different basils in here, so I figured this could just kind of be the herb garden. So we have 2 purple opal basil plants. It's really, really pretty purple color, and I've started drying some of the purple opal basil, and it does retain its color when you dry it, which I thought was awesome. Just 3 regular old organic basils. I do have Thai sweet basil. This is new to me. It's flowering like crazy, so we're gonna have to see how that turns out. I do prune it. Drying the leaves is a little bit more difficult because they're so much smaller than these leaves are, so I'm not getting as much. And then I have 3 jalapeno plants, and I don't know if you can see, but we have little baby jalapenos growing. This was a store-bought basil plant that I'm trying to compare it to mine, and so far mine are looking way better, so that makes me super happy. And then now to the tomato garden. So I have 3 determinate tomatoes. They're called Orange Hat tomatoes from Baker Creek. They have been producing a ton. My chickens did come out of their coop once and kind of destroyed them a little bit, so we are going to get a smaller amount of harvest out of these guys this year, but I'm still really excited to try them. I'm pretty sure this is Aunt Ruby's German green tomatoes. I was told that these get really large, but I think since I'm growing it in a container, these don't seem to be getting much bigger. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get very big tomatoes out of this with it being in a container like that. And then, let's see, these 4 plants right here, I believe are all sweetie tomatoes. So they've got a nice vine going with quite a few tomatoes. Here's some more over here. I originally thought I had planted Lucky Tiger tomatoes here, but once they started growing and developing fruit, I started realizing that I'm pretty sure these are sweetie tomatoes, and these 4 over here are going to be my Lucky Tiger tomatoes. And I'll show you, I have a good set on this back plant. It's the healthiest one out of the bunch. I'll show you those tomatoes in a minute. These 2 are also Aunt Ruby's German green tomatoes, and I think the fruit's all on the other side too. And then these are Triple L crop tomatoes. Let's see, oh, there's a good one. Ooh, where are you? There we go. It's getting there. It's pretty decent size for being such a little baby still, but we're getting quite a few fruits on this one. We did have a fasciated blossom here, which means that multiple tomatoes kind of morphed into one, and you can tell because it's what's called cat-faced on the bottom. And so this is basically one tomato, and this is a second tomato, and they grew together. And it also happened on this guy right here. Let's see if I can focus it. There we go. That guy on the top is also fasciated, with one being here and then the second being here. This one's looking very healthy and is not fasciated on the bottom. Got a couple little babies up top. Okay, so here are the Aunt Ruby's German green, and this is why I think that the ones in the pot are not growing as steadily, because they are in a pot and they don't have enough root space to establish themselves enough to grow big healthy fruit. I could be wrong. I've tried adding some soil on the top to try and help the roots have a bit more growth, but it doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. I did add, let's see, some fish emulsion this week to fertilize the plants, so hopefully we actually get some decent sized tomatoes. Alright, so here are what I'm pretty sure are my Lucky Tiger tomatoes. Let's see, there we go. Just because they have such a unique shape, and they're also striped, so this one's probably the one that you can tell the most that it's striped. I just think because of the shape more so than anything that these are the Lucky Tigers. And then again, the little sweetie tomatoes here. So there's my garden. We also had a gentleman off of Facebook build us this chicken coop. We have not allowed our chickens in the nesting boxes yet because they are still only about 7 weeks old, way too early. So they only have access to the main part of the coop right now. This is where we would clean it out. So there's their little home. So it is blocked off right now by some cardboard boxes. They have water and food up here, and then they also have a food container which we haven't filled up yet, and water down here.
Painting.
Painting what?
the chicken coop.
Which way should we go? Should we go under the arbor? The trellis? Show me. Take me to the chicken coop.
Now what is this?
It gives you the temperature and it's a rain gauge. I started lining out where the next beds are going to go. It's going to be the entire length of this side. I'm thinking to about here, and then this will be like the compost corner. I'm not positive on it. My beautiful wind chime from last Mother's Day. And then we're going to also do, like I mentioned before, the pollinator bed on this side all the way down to the gate, and then it's going to start again on the other side of the gate. All right, chicken coop painting time.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and comment down below if you have any questions. And thank you so much for watching this video. We will be posting another one very, very soon. So be on the lookout and please turn on notifications to be notified when we do. Thank you.